Gun Freak Nation. It's the prayers TElectrik, and I want to know in times like this, days like this, why aren't you armed? Why haven't you went out and purchased you a firearm? We got wars, rumors of wars. We got all these protests / riots. I mean, it feel like the world is a crazy place right now. And when the world feels like it's a crazy place, the world been crazy first and foremost. It's been crazy. But it's crazier now. We got a lot of violence going on right now in the world. We got all these manufactured protests happening across the country, / riots. But still, there's people out there that still choose not to be armed. Well, if you choose to not be armed, then basically you signing yourself up to join that victim list. Okay? You are going to be a future victim. Victim of the chaos that's swirling around outside your front door right now. No, we may have we got a war going on that the United States will join in, and it's going to be kickback. Trust me, it's going to be some get back. It's going to be some kickback, however you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. You need to be ready. I don't care whether it's terror cells that have been activated, Iranian, proxy groups, terror cells. I don't care if it's the left activating their, they rioters. Because it's any time when you got a group of people and they are breaking the law and they resorting to violence, burning shit up, attacking law enforcement, it's disrupting that particular community, man. Disruptors, rioters, man. We got people that no hesitation. They don't mind resorting to violence or doing harm to other people that don't think or believe what they think is the truth. So, yes, the world and the society that we are living in currently is unstable as a motherfucker. And you need to get armed. Okay, that's the only fighting chance you're gonna have. Because it just may be a situation where it will not be a police station you can call. It won't be 911. You can call and be like, send the cops, send the police fast. We got savages outside my door, heavily armed. Hell, the police would probably be too busy defending their own families. I know you thinking, oh, it can never ever get that bad. Shit, ask the people in Israel on October the 7th when they basically were slaughtered. So yes, it can happen. But unlike Israel, United States, we got something called the Second Amendment. And if you don't have a felony, you can go out and get you a gun. I hear you can still purchase it even if you got, certain types of felonies, right? So when they try it, ain't no if. It's when they try this shit, when it go down, we can repel them. But the only way we're going to be able to do that, we got to be armed and we got to come together. Because we're not going to just be able to fight back one-on-one, man, when it's multiple of them. If it's one of you and it's multiple terrorists or multiple, rioters that's hell-bent on unaliving you, then you're gonna have an uphill battle. So it's best to join forces with people that think like you. Hell, in a situation like that, it's hard to trust anybody. You really, in some cases, you can't even trust your neighbor. Especially when the shit really, really hit the fans. When them planes, trains, ships, whatever. However, the transportation system. When the grocery stores are no longer being stocked, shit, people gonna go crazy, man. Desperate people do desperate things. Remember that. Desperate people will do desperate things. At that point, it's no longer any of my concern why you didn't go out there and buy you a gun. It's not my concern. At that time, my concern is taking care of me and my loved ones, my family. It's gonna be a lot of people that call us crazy, that's laughing and pointing, saying we are the problem. No, we're gonna find out when that shit hit the fan. We're gonna find out who the real problem is. The real problem gonna be your ass because you chose not to get armed and now you trying to break up in my house so I can protect you. It ain't going down like that. That's not going to happen. And I just don't get it in these turbulent, perilous days that we are living. This shit is crazy. I've never seen it like this ever before in my life. Literally, man, you can just sense that something big, something huge, something crazy is about to go down. And ain't no telling how many, terrorists or proxy group crossed into this country. But I know for a fact they here, deeply entrenched. Iran got its back up against the wall. Have you ever, cornered a rat before? Man, that motherfucker will bite your foot off. Just chew your ass up. Because it's desperate and it want to live. That's Iran right now. Not to disrespect nobody and compare them to a rodent, a rat, because it's good righteous people over in Iran too. I'm just trying to make the analogy that they got their backs up against the wall and they desperate. What did I say? Desperate people will do desperate things. So don't be surprised when the United States join in on that bombing campaign, y'all. It's gonna be some repercussions, and trust me, they here right now. They over here right now, waiting on their orders. I still think Iran got some, even though it seemed like they on their last leg, I still think that they got some tricks up their sleeves, man, because they know they can't beat us one-on-one. They know they can't beat Israel one-on-one. So they're going to have to use alternative means, man. Proxy groups. You know? But I'm telling you that they will be operating right here in good old USA, right in the streets of America. And you got people who already hate this country that's already in this country. Why do you think you're seeing all these protesters and shit in LA, New York, Georgia, Texas? You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this up. Y'all number one priority right now should be getting armed and training with that gun. Making sure that it's functional, that it works, that it go bang when you pull that trigger. Get your food, get your medicine, water, whatever supplies you may think you need, because I'm telling you, this shit can go left. And you don't never want to be in a situation where you calling 911 and all you getting is a busy signal or no signal at all. Because the grid has been knocked out. You know. It could be some type of attack where they plant a virus, you know, and knock out the power grid. Knock out, you know, our cell phone towers. Who knows, man? We know that. So we got to be prepared. If you know better, you will do better. Gun Free Nation, listen, we got to be ready for these unknown times of what is yet to come. Protect your family. Protect your home. You know, stay frosty. Keep your head on the swivel. It's funky out there, y'all. It is super funky out there. It's crazy, man. We got to be vigilant. We got to be ready. It's coming. I pray and I hope that I'm wrong. But everything that I said was going to happen already happened, man. I told y'all. And I just think that Trump is going to decide to join in. American base is going to be under, attack. I think they're going to unleash they operations, man. Terrorists, because they can't beat us one-on-one. They're going to have to play dirty. And part of playing dirty, if they got to launch operations right here in America to do some type of mass casualty event, you already know. I mean, we looking at a shit show. I mean, I've seen where it's white supremacist groups are arming up. They don't infiltrate the military. And it was stolen weapons from a military base, man, that was found in the house of two soldiers that had, and when they raided the house, they found all kind of Nazi flags and just all kind of racist shit, man. So, then we got cartels that's arming up. They got caches of weapons and shit, man. Then you got the regular left, the crazies, man, we got different groups, different, factions of groups that stay out the way. Stay out the way. And please, stay savage ready. because you don't want to be at the receiving end of them kicking in your door, coming in, and unaliving you and doing all kind of crazy shit before they take your life. You don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. You want to position yourself to where at least you can fight back. You want to be able to repel the attackers. We peaceful people, but we not living in a peaceful world, y'all. We living in a wicked world that the devil is man. Man. Gun Freak Nation, listen, y'all stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous. And be ready to send any threat, any savage, I don't care what they represent. If they there to do any form of violence to you and your family, then you know what you got to do. Put that threat down. Send they funky asses to Funky Town. I love you, Gun Freak Nation. Salute, baby. Yeah.